Hello everyone, welcome to Oblivion. My name is Berna, and in today's video I wanted to talk to you about personality traits and how to identify those traits so you can use your strength to your advantage and also identify areas of improvement. I think it's very important to know as much about yourself as possible so you can identify your patterns, identify your strengths as well as your weaknesses so you can work on that. In psychology, it was believed that personality was stagnant and it was built in childhood. So after the age of 7, 8, it was pretty much set in stone. But the recent studies show that as we grow, our personalities evolve. So over the past 6 years, I took this test twice. So every 2 years I take it. So it's the third time that I'm taking today. And I wanted to share with you my results and see how I evolved over the years. And I wanted to invite you to take the test with me and then compare our results. And if you do take the test, please put it in the comments. I would love to see. And I also want to talk about different personality traits that are tested in this specific test. So let's get started. Okay, so the test that I'm using today is called 16 personalities. It's very popular, so if you didn't hear about the test, you might have heard people saying, oh, I'm ENTJ or whatever, and you don't really know what it means. It's based on this test. So the test is called 16 personalities. If you just Google it, it should come out. And I feel like the graphics are really fun. Okay, you regularly make new friends. I think some of the questions are pretty obvious. Yes, I feel like I'm a very empathetic person. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Definitely not. I'm very spontaneous. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I would say I agree. I'm getting better, but I wasn't always this way. You prefer to completely finish one project. That's really not my strong suits. You're very sentimental. I'm trying not to be. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Disagree. I feel like I'm very confident in myself. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation, definitely. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at the given moment instead of planning a particular... Yeah, I have no routine whatsoever. You enjoy participating in group activities, definitely. You like books, movies that you can come up with on your own interpretation of the ending. No. There's still like certain books or movies that I watch and I don't know what the ending is and it bothers me so much. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things rather than your own accomplishments. Yeah, I think if my own accomplishments can lead the way for other people, that makes me very happy. So you're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. True. You avoid leadership roles. No, I love being a leader. You're definitely not an artistic type of person. Totally disagree. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationalities rather than feelings? Absolutely not. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax? No, I'm not disciplined enough. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. I'm definitely not an attention seeker, but I don't like hide in the corner, so I'll say disagree. You have always been fascinated by the question of if anything happens after death. No, I really don't care. I just want to live in the moment. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. This is, I think, very like, are you an extrovert or introvert question? I do, but I do also value my alone time. They usually postpone finalizing decision. Yes, I hate making decisions because then it narrows my options. You rarely second guess the choices that you made. Agree, I try not to doubt my decisions. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Definitely, I like to be open-minded. Female, see results. Yay, these are my results. I'm a campaigner, ENFP. I am 86% extroverted, and this is like the biggest change that happened in my life. I used to be an introvert and now I'm 86% extroverted, and our next video that I make is going to be about this, how I became an extrovert. 65% intuitive, very imaginative, open-minded, definitely preferring novelty over stability and focusing on future possibilities. Definitely, I just said it as I was doing the test, so this is very spot on. So 74% feeling. Again, this is I think very much like me. Some people think that acting with emotion is very disruptive and you always have to listen to your head. I think your intuition knows the best. So I always make sure that I listen to my intuition as much as possible, but also keep feelings in check because sometimes they can lie to you. So 89% prospecting. And what that means is you're likely very good at improvising and spotting opportunities, always preferring to keep your options open. Definitely, like, even though I like my to-do list, I like to be organized as much as possible. I also like to keep my options and let the day take me to where it's supposed to be. 64% assertive, self-assured, even-tempered, and resistant to stress. I like to stay as calm as possible under a lot of pressure, but at the same time, I like to keep my stress in check. If I put myself in a situation where it's very, very stressing me, and if I don't believe the outcome is worth it, I like to remove myself from the situation. If you did the test, you can like read over everything. So they have strengths and weaknesses, romantic relationships, friendships, parenthood. So it's a lot, and I will let you do that on your own. If not, this video is gonna be 15 minutes long. But one thing I'm curious about is my career path, because that's something I'm contemplating as I just graduated from university. Maybe I could fly helicopters and be an oceanographer who writes songs and cooks. Campaigners are known for having a wealth of ideas, interests, and hobbies to the extent that may struggle to fit everything that they care about into their lives. I feel that's so true. It's no surprise that when they're choosing career paths, they leave people with this personality type feeling overwhelmed and scattered. Definitely, they may feel pulled in multiple directions, uncertain of how to honor their passions and keep their options open while pulling in a steady paycheck. Good news, campaigners can use their boundless curiosity and imagination to propel themselves towards in nearly any profession. Okay. So I think this little blurb is very true about me. I decided to study business because once you study business, I feel like your options are so wide. You can go to any industry. You can do things that are really interested. You can go to music industry, movies, or you can do like automotive, makeup. Like, so it's really endless versus like when you're a doctor, that's it. Another thing I wanted to show you here before I end this video is different personality types that is in this test. So if you go to resources and personality types underneath, you can see all the 16 ones, and I want to show you what my results were before. I used to be a mediator, poetic, kind, altruistic people, always eager to help a good cause, and I think certain aspects of that is definitely still within me. The biggest change is, like I said, I used to be very much an introvert and now I'm an extrovert. And then I went from INFP to ENTJ. So besides the N part, entirely different. Bold, imaginative, strong-willed leaders, always finding a way or making one. I feel like this was very much me. I was very much a control freak, also kind of very assertive in a way, which I liked certain aspects of that personality, but I like to be a lot more approachable. I don't want people to be intimidated by me. So I think certain things I made the conscious effort, and now we're in an entirely different criteria. I am ENFP, which is really close to, I think, how I was 6 years ago. And the only thing that really changed was my extroversion, introversion. So that's really, really interesting. And the little blurb is enthusiastic, creative, and sociable free spirits who can always find a reason to smile. So if I can find the strong, assertive, bold versions of me and combine them with this new version, I will be very happy. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. My next video is going to be about how I became an extrovert. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that video and any more videos about personal growth, self-development, as well as personal finance and how we can conquer our 20s. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.